Hi guys, my name is Daniela and today we're going to be talking about the red flags to avoid in men. So this is an important video because it is the month of love, February, and it is my birthday month. This will be a very informative video, so if you're offended, that means you have these. The number one red flag you can immediately pick up is if the person is respectable or not. Like if other people treat him or her with respect, you'll be able to tell this. And also, one thing to take note of is if he doesn't invest his time, his money, his resources, anything, if he's not investing in you, that's a huge red flag that he's just there to take what he wants and he's not actually committing to you or showing you that he wants to eventually take it a step further. Avoid the guy that never asks questions about you or anything that has to or anything about getting to know you. Avoid that guy who doesn't ask you questions, who's not worried about what you're thinking, who's not worried about anything that you have to say. That is a huge red flag that his opinion matters more than yours and that you will have no say in that relationship. Avoid the narcissistic and self-absorbed people who honestly you can tell in their actions and little things that they do that show that they're just thinking about themselves and they're not thinking about others or how they can help. This is a huge red flag because in a relationship with a narcissist, you'll be able to, your needs won't be met because the other person has such high expectations of you and it's impossible to ever reach them, and whatever you do is not good enough. Whatever you say is not going to be good enough. Like, I know if the guy has more shoes than me, like if he has more shoes than me, he is definitely a narcissist. So this is just a red flag, like, and you shouldn't be dating guys who smoke cigarettes. Like, that is just so fucking nasty. It says a lot about their mentality about doing something every day that's slowly progressing in your death and like the death of you. So definitely avoid people who constantly are drinking, like they need a drink, who smoke cigarettes, gross, like ugh. So another thing to avoid is if the man does not respect women. Like, you'll just be able to tell he doesn't respect the woman who he doesn't find attractive. Like, this is a big one. See how he treats any other woman and really focus on that because it says a lot about him. And if he doesn't listen to female artists, the type of music that he listens to is so important, because if he's constantly listening to rap and trap and like if he's constantly listening to rap and hip-hop and he's never ever interested to listen to any other genre, he's not interested to listen to R&B or old school or anything like that, he is definitely toxic. These are red flags because trust me, they don't got bitches. That's why they're telling you they have bitches. So also avoid the guy who only cares about what you look like than what you're thinking. I don't really think I have to explain this point, but really. So I want a family of my own, and like I want to build a legacy with somebody, and if he doesn't have any interest in having a family or a baby or anything like that, it's a red flag that he's just there to take what he needs and go. So yeah, for my sake, like I literally from the get-go I asked, like, are you interested in this eventually? I'm not saying that I'm trying to marry you, even if I didn't want to do that. I'm just asking the guy so I can know what he thinks about the topic. Obviously, if he cheats on you, he is trash. He is trash. There's no way. Like, you can't be so delusional to think that someone is good for you if they are cheating on you and like, bro. Like, so if he just has unnecessary comments and just constantly insults women and even other men, it just shows like his childish mentality. If he watches porn, he just starts to objectify women and see them in a different light, and I don't know, I just feel like I can't trust these guys. So you really have to pay attention to the things he does from the beginning, because the things he does from the beginning will literally set the tone for how the future will look. Like, I swear, from the beginning, if he's not texting you, not calling you, not interested about you, not asking questions about you, that's just how it's going to be. He's not just gonna miraculously like you. So forget about that guy. Choose someone else. The entitled guy. The guy who thinks he's entitled to say some The guy who thinks he's entitled to say stuff to you, to tell you what to wear, to tell you how to act, and he's entitled to tell you like what to do with your body. Guys, like, please. If you started to recognize any of these red flags in the people that you know, definitely comment down below.